War is a race, and the prize is victory. Now is not the time, in any way, to ease up.
It has been 2 generations since they did what needed to be done.
This is my daddy. He was about 17.
Boys like Robert Bud Cooney went to war as men. At 17, Bud Cooney went to be a tail gunner on the B-17 Flying Fortress. At 17, Bud Cooney went to help destroy Germany's ability to make war.
I think he was very brave.
Bud Cooney's daughter, Sandra Miller, has heard all the stories and has seen all the scars of war, both physical and emotional.
Those kind of, horrible things that he saw, he would have nightmares about, all his life. And sometimes I'd hear him just cry, when he'd think about, we had a book of everybody and all the missions, and he would read through this book of these different missions, and I could hear him cry because he'd remember them. And whoops, I didn't think I was gonna cry. I was hoping, but I was always extremely proud of him.
And so was a country. Men like Bud Cooney returned home. They went to work, they started families, and they lived the very freedoms they helped defend.
I've always been extremely thankful for what he's given me.
And now this grateful nation is giving back by taking them back. Back to see the World War II Memorial. Back on an honor flight to live the honor they earned.
They're just in disbelief that people still care about them. We get the picture of New York and San Francisco with the ticker tape parades for the guys coming home, but so many got home in the dead of night or showed up on a dock. Nobody was there to greet them, and they went to work the next day. And here 65 plus years later, they have flags and bands, and it's very emotional for everybody.
Bud Cooney heard about the honor flight and called a radio station to join. He was selected and booked. His honor was scheduled for a weekend in April. Even in fragile health and wheelchair-bound, Bud Cooney prepared for his flight just as he had done so many years before.
But he didn't want anyone to have to push him. And I said, Dad, they're going to put you in a wheelchair and they're going to push you around. But he was staying strong and in good shape for the trip. And
But just weeks away from his honor flight, Bud got sick, and it was a sickness he couldn't beat.
I was, surprised that it was that quick, And they asked me, well, what funeral home would you want? And I was like, well, I can answer that in about a month, I don't have any idea, I didn't. He was still, fighting right up until that very day.
At 86, Bud Cooney's mission was over. His honor flight went on to D.C. without him. So on this Memorial Day, Bud Cooney's story has become our honor to tell.